Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jay Perino, and this is Starcraft Master Recall, Starcraft Brood War Remake in Starcraft 2. So in the last mission, we picked up the Callus. Now we have both the Uraj, a.k.a. a piece of pie, and the Callus, a.k.a. the Callus Crystal. Now we're coming back to Shakuros. What's going on here? Well, we needed at least 8 missions in this campaign, you say? Better add something in between.
Congratulations, Executor. Your success has brought us the promise of hope against the Zerg. However, we face a new threat within our own ranks. In your absence, Judicator Aldaris and an entire legion of Kali survivors from Ire have begun an open revolt against us.
By the gods, this is ill news indeed. Why would Aldaris betray us so?
He and his ilk believe that it was wrong to have abandoned Ire and consorted with our people. Their prejudices have driven them to perpetuate the Conclave's sins against us. Even now, Aldaris and his loyalist Templar forces are preparing to attack our citadel.
I can scarcely believe this. As if the Zerg were not enough. Matriarch, are you certain of this?
All too certain, young Templar. Executor, as Matriarch of the Dark Templar and Custodian of this world, I hereby order you to terminate Judicator Aldaris and quell this untimely uprising without delay. There will be no dissent among us while the Zerg are poised to strike.
There's something amiss here. The Matriarch has always been a wise and gentle soul. Though there is some merit in her decision, this is very unlike her.
That may well be. But right now, we have a friend to kill. May Adun forgive us.
I mean, Zeratul just said that something seemed fishy. So, maybe follow up on... I don't know. I guess the circumstances are dire enough that we don't really have time to kind of, like, sort this out. Oh, we got the cool music from Mission 2 back. So basically, Aldaris, everyone thought was a huge asshole in Episode 3, right? Because he was. And then, at the end, he finally kind of... I don't want to say he redeems himself, but he starts kind of agreeing with you, and, you know, he evacuates Ire with you and all that. And then, you go and you do some stuff, you find the magic crystals, and then suddenly, it's like, oh, well, I hate you now.
Be advised, Executor. Our forces are divided. Aldaris has taken control of our Templar warriors and arbiters. It is possible that he may even send Archons against us.
Fear not, comrades, for we have Archons of our own. Should the dire need arise, all Dark Templar may merge to become Dark Archons. Though we sacrifice our warriors in doing so, only the might of the Dark Archons can match the forces of Aldaris.
So unfortunately, my go-to Archon build is not here. One thing I never pointed out is 2 Dark Templar do not make a regular Archon as they do in StarCraft 2. They make a Dark Archon, which you can only get available this mission, which are cool. They don't attack, but they have feedback, which is exactly what feedback is that High Templar have in StarCraft 2, which is it does damage based on the amount of energy that unit has. And Mind Control, which is awesome. It's permanent Mind Control. And let's use it on him. No, not gonna do that? Okay. Thought I used it, guess I didn't. Alright, well, could have gotten an Archon, we didn't get an Archon. We'll see how badly that hurts us later. But basically, there's 3 Aldarises. These 2, this one and this one, are both illusions. And then this is the real one. So, this mission always gave me a ton of trouble as when I was younger. I think what I used to do, which I'm not going to do this mission, I would just make like 24 scouts and then run them up the side of the map and like pick him off. I would just go all the way up and then just snipe him without ever engaging the enemy base. I'm not going to do that for a couple reasons. One, I want to be able to hear all of the... I want to be able to hear all the dialogue in this mission, which requires you to kill both of the fake Aldarises. And also, I'm not going to use scouts to do that because as I do that, I want to kill the enemy bases so that they leave me alone. So the less enemy bases on the map, the less you'll get attacked, which is really important. So I am going to do my shield battery defense, and that's going to be especially helpful because when Dark Archons use Mind Control, See, it says it's 150 energy, right? But it also drains their shields pretty much entirely. So you have to plan for that, and it's not in the tooltip. And then they also have Maelstrom, which allows them to pretty much freeze enemy units, which is nice. Real nice. Okay, Dragoons. So I just want to build up my force as fast as possible. Okay, that was no big deal. You gotta watch out for Reavers this mission. There are Reavers that they send at you. Big pain in the butt. Now, I could make carriers this mission, and I can make a fleet beacon, which I assume means I can make carriers. I don't know if I'm gonna do that first. There are 2 expansions, one kind of here-ish and one over here, and I definitely want to take those as soon as possible. Okay, avoid that. Make them run through their own storm. Avoid that. Okay, now get in there. So our... Wow, they can use 3 storms before they die. It's hard to catch those to mind control before it's too late, but this is going fine. I avoided the mind control. Or not the mind control, the storm. Okay, can I build? I can build on the high ground. That might be really helpful. I am going to do that. Because that will help kill Reavers before they can get to me. That probably shouldn't be. I normally am pretty chill about the little small changes, and I am. Ultimately, I am. It's really not a big deal. But in this mission, the Reavers pose probably the largest threat against you, and if you can just flat out ignore them in that sense, because if I put cannons up here, the Reaver's going to crawl all the way right by it and get killed. So that's great. This will also give me early warning against air attacks. So I'll put those up there. Okay, we'll get that here. Am I trapped? I probably trapped my probe, didn't I? Yes. No problem. Okay. So, these will get attacked, but there's a 30% miss rate. Meanwhile, I'll run my units in and hopefully kill them. So, base down here. I want to grab this. Need to keep making units here. Can't slack off on the unit building. And I don't have enough minerals to do that. So, I got Zealot legs. I got Dragoon range. This is good. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I do want to get to carriers. They will help me defend immensely. So, the faster I can get 1 or 2 of those, they will help defend a lot. So if I see Arbiters, I want to make sure to prioritize those for mind control. Because, 1, I'll get the Arbiter, and 2, I'll be able to, here we go, here we go. Get in there. Mind control the Reaver. Lost my Dark Archon. Cool, so I have a Reaver now, which I think I can build anyway, but that's fine. Okay, we'll get some more of those. A Zealot. Need more probes, and then this is going to be our base number 2, only because it seems like they're attacking from the right and not the left, so... I don't know, we'll have to see if we can get my units over there or not. You are strictly going to be defensive, buddy, because I'm not rebuilding your Scarabs, because you are a pain. Alright, that's going fine. Let's get double forge, I think? Yeah, double forge. Let's get our first level of air weapons and a fleet beacon. Now, I'm not going mass carriers, but I am going to make a couple, and they will help so very much in my attacking fleet force. If it was a fleet, it would be mostly air units, right? It's not! Alright, these guys are low. Let's make them into a Dark Archon. Okay, I really need to get some units over there just to defend that base, because that scares me. Also, an observer would be, I think, helpful, but it requires so many prerequisite buildings, it's hard to say it's worth it. And robotics facility just for Reavers? Nah. Okay, so let's get... Well, fleet beacon's done, so let's do carrier capacity, and let's start 1 carrier. Alright. A Zealot, sure. I'm gonna be... I don't know. If this gets attacked and wiped out, it's gonna hurt a lot, but I can't really divert units from one spot to the other. I don't know. We'll crawl my Reaver over here slowly. We'll just make a bunch more probes at home and then transfer some. At most, I lose probes. Still bad if it were to happen, right? But not the worst thing in the world. Again, the sooner we can get, like, 3 to 4 carriers to support a ground force, the better, because I want to push out against Brown and take out one of his 3 bases as soon as possible, because it will... Well, that was easy. That means there's more. Mind control him. No, mind control him. Yes, there we go. Alright, I don't care if this Arbiter dies, it just removed the cloak. So as you can see, the shield battery helped a lot in restoring the shields of my dying Dark Archons. Let's get my level 1 of that, and queue up another carrier. I am going to get supply blocked, like, now, so let's go ahead and get those. Alright, this is looking good. And again, they still haven't attacked... They still haven't attacked my side base. So we gotta auto-queue interceptors, and we'll make some more pylons. I'm just gonna keep building off of 1 Stargate. I do need more gateways, though. I'm just gonna do a big gateway carrier army and ignore Reavers, because I hate them. Everyone knows I hate Reavers. Dark Archons and Reavers that I mind control are gonna be good for pretty much only defense. That's probably too many probes. I guess I'm going to try taking this base up here. There's a ramp. Maybe I can move my defense up to that. But that's going to keep my left flank pretty much wide open. Though they're not attacking it. So I'm fine with that. Okay, there's an Archon. Do I have enough energy to mind control it? Yes. Okay, get in there. Do I have enough No, I don't have... I want you to hit this... I want you to hit this Reaver up here. Okay. My Dark Templar are still doing well because they're not really bringing any observers yet. So that's cool with me. Let's restore our Zealots. They're the meat of this army. And level 2 air weapons. I'm kind of relying on shields right now to keep my carriers alive because I would much rather get the attack. I could get a second... Nah. I could get a second... Cyber Core. I'm not going to do that. Alright. I would like a bunch more shield batteries. Running out of space, as usual. There's my second carrier. Let's keep making those, because they are great. And in fact, I am going to get a second Stargate, but pretty much only for later. I can't really afford to produce off 2. Well, I kind of can. I've got a surplus of money. Pretty much, I think 4 to 6 carries will be the sweet spot. I'm going to try and get maxed out as fast as possible. Here is this base up here. The thing is as they fly air units over, they're going to be able to hit it, so... I don't know how useful that's going to be. Again, I can move my units up. Alright, you get your shields back. Nice. Stacking those shield batteries is... unfair. I know. We're going to need a lot of Dragoons for AA. The amount of scouts could be a bother. This isn't going too bad, mostly because they start you with the infrastructure you need. And if they didn't, that's when things become a big, big problem. So I was able to immediately tech into everything I needed right away. That's a lot of... Oh, don't get stormed. Oh, spread out. Okay, now get in there. I want you to mind control that Reaver. No, don't. Alright. There we go. So now we have 2 Reavers. Didn't lose... Okay, so our Zealots are pretty much just cannon fodder. They die immediately. But I'm going to keep building them because they're cheap. Okay. Can I produce double carriers? I can. Let's do it. Alright, we need it. Okay, auto-build interceptors and head on up here to my new base. Just trying to keep my pro-production going and queue up a bunch here, and we'll transfer more up here to this new base. Got a lot of gas. Unfortunately, there's nothing gas-heavy right now to spend it on because I don't think Protoss has anything that costs more gas than it does minerals except High Templar. Which, unfortunately, I can't build this mission because technically Aldaris has taken all of them, which doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know, I never liked the premise of this mission. It seemed like they just needed a reason to have Protoss v Protoss, but to have the entirety of the forces that you came here with suddenly mutiny, I understand why. Okay, I get it. I understand why they did it. It's just really, really unfortunate. Okay, let's start our air armor level 1. And yeah, I'll get my second cyber core because I can afford it. Not there. Let's do it there in case so nothing gets stuck in this little hole there. Carriers, you're building. I've got a large force now. I have to watch out for Reavers, obviously, but otherwise this should be fine. They're just leaving this base down here alone. Let's build 4 more gateways. What do I got coming at me? What just happened? That was probably a Reaver that shot at me. Here are more carriers. I just didn't want to, like, rely solely on carriers. So I'm not going to... Oh, God. Kill the Arbiter. Okay. That is a large attack. My carriers are okay. I think I lost a carrier. I got one of their carriers, too. They just killed one of mine. The scouts are focusing my carriers, which I think is pretty cool. That means I need a lot more Dragoons. So I'm going to queue up a bunch of Dragoons. I've got more gateways now, so I can queue up more, so we don't need that many Dragoons. And queue them up at my other gateways. There. Alrighty. Dark Archon, you need your energy back. We need more Dark Templar to make into Dark Archons, because they are helpful this mission. We'll get my air weapons level 3, we'll get my ground weapons level 3. Looking good. Kind of. I mean, I lost a lot that engagement. So you back up. You all need to be auto-building. And I'm going to make 2 more carriers when I can. Almost maxed out here. Okay. And you know what? I will go ahead and make a robo facility, and then a robo support bay, and then an observatory, blah, 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 blah. I'll do it. I'll just do it. So I'm actually short on minerals now. I'm mining from 3 bases, pretty well saturated on all of them, too, but this is it's an expensive mission to play. Okay, so I am going to take what I have, and yikes. You go ahead and mind control this Archon. He's gonna tank for us up here. It's nice to have an Archon back into the fold. Cool. Alright, let's make some more Zealots, send them up. Carriers, where are you at? Once these 2 carriers are done, we're gonna push into the next area. Okay, Dark Archon, you need your shields back. Archon, no! Get in there! Cool. This is pretty tough. Pretty tough mission, and I don't want to make more carriers, honestly. I just want to make a bunch of Zealots. Ooh, I'm about maxed out, actually. This is great. Armor level 2, air armor level 2. Okay, I'm feeling better about this because I have the ability to reproduce all my stuff right away. So we'll make a bunch of extra pylons. Here come my last 2 carriers. This Reaver, you're gonna do something, maybe. We'll see. I want like 3 Dark Archons, mostly then I can mind control their really beefy units. These don't even have enough to mind control right now. Okay, that's done, so let's get a robo support bay. All of you, I guess, transfer up here and over here. There is another base that I'm going to take in the middle. It is time. It is time. So let's push into the middle here. So I probably should have led with my carriers. Also, you cannot auto-attack in with Dark Archons because they just run in and die. Okay, so this is the base that I want to take. Looks like they're going to constantly try to reinforce it. And zealots. Oh god. So that storm was rough. Mind control, mind control. So I got a Reaver out of it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly these back to my shield batteries. And I'm going to make 2 more. And more zealots. Is my robo done? Okay, robo facility, scarabs, I don't care about that. Observatory, I need you. Stop it. Okay. Now I'm going to push up right. I want to take out that right base. Alright, as these zealots come in, they will be helpful support on the ground. This is ground level 2. That's level 2. Sure, let's start level 3. Shields. Okay, we're making our move here. I have enough for 2 mind controls. Need to kill this. Need to kill this Reaver. Need to kill this Reaver. So I'm going to be able to take this base, mind control, and mind control. So I'm just taking their Reavers. What do we got here? Nothing huge. So rallying units defend up there. I have mind controlled past my 200 supply limit. But this is helping a lot because it's going to take out pretty much their capability to keep building units on top of me. So I don't mind if my units die because I can afford to replace them, and if these zealots die, I can replace them with bigger and better things. But the death of this base just is going to make this level so much easier. Kill that. There we go. Wow. I don't know if I have enough for this. Because I don't have enough on these Dark Archons to mind control anything. Kill their carrier. Kill their carrier. Kill it! Alright. Maybe I should have focused the scouts first in retrospect. Alright, let's get in here. Dark Archons, you're dying because you're dumb. His is also out of scarabs. Free kill. Alright, everyone back up. Everyone back up. This went well, but not well enough. Lost a little too much. Let's get down here. Clean out these cannons. Auto-build your interceptors. 2 more carriers, and a lot of dragoons. I'm still maxed out. Where are the majority of my units? They must be in the middle there. I think I was rallying to the middle, so they are trying to rebuild up here. Oh, I haven't killed Aldaris yet. Whoops. Okay, so let's finish up our upgrades. Alright, Aldaris. Alright, fake Aldaris, I'm coming for you. Yes, I have a ton of stuff here.
You didn't think I'd be caught so easily, did you, Executor? You have only destroyed
Alright, so now we're going to go to the the bottom left. I wonder if they're going to try and rebuild now. Let's take some of these zealots, just leave them over here. I don't feel like dealing with this crap if they try to rebuild everything. Got a huge force here. Asshole, storming my stuff. I got more than enough here, though. I need to get up here, so I guess it's across this ramp. There's absolutely no reason you need to kill all 3. You can just go for their main base and completely ignore the left. Ah, they are trying to rebuild, those jerks. I arguably have way more than enough, though. I maxed out. I was able to max out very quickly. I think it's because you get a decent amount of income. Don't get stormed. Well, I got stormed. I'm trapped on this ramp, though. Okay, well, I mind controlled too late, and I lost all my energy on this Dark Archon, so that's fine. Jerks. Alright, we're gonna go back with our carriers and fend this off. Should be more than enough to do that. Got 2 more carriers here. Let's send them up. No, 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 not up there. Nope. Well, this was stupid. Hey, just come down here and attack. Stop attacking those buildings up there. Okay, all of you keep pushing up here. We're gonna kill the second fake Aldaris. You stay back. Alright. So yeah, it was always sad to me that the Protoss, like, you had a semi-successful evacuation from Aya, right? So they finally reconcile their race so that they can overcome their differences from generations ago, only to have this happen. And at the end of the mission, it's explained kind of why, but it just seems a little too contrived for my sense. I don't know. Alright, let's get the second Aldaris.
Yet again, Executor, you destroy only the simulacrum of myself. You believe me to be a traitor, but it is you and the Matriarch who will usher our race to oblivion.
I guess. See, and here's the thing about Aldaris. If he suspected something wrong with the Matriarch, rather than just completely fucking everybody over, why didn't he just wait until we got back and had been like, hey guys, look what I found out? Like, did he think... I mean, he must have thought that it was, like, clear and present danger. And if it involved Kerrigan, Kerrigan was with us. So, I don't think that that's what it... I mean, I don't know. I think the story of this one was just a little weak. I think a lot of people can agree. Also, I'd really like to attack up to where they are, rather than down here. Got a large force coming in at me down here. Let's send this stuff home. Carriers, you are going to keep destroying the base. Carriers, you're going to keep destroying the base. Alright, destroy... Yeah, destroy these Stargates, because I'm tired of them making scouts. The AI is too stupid to storm your carriers most of the time. So if you're attacking with interceptors, they'll try to storm the interceptors, which is nice. Now we can send all this stuff up and finish up Aldaris. They're still trying to rebuild. I think if you destroy an Aldaris in an area, maybe they should stop doing that. That's okay, though. I have more than enough money, but I don't need to really build anything else, so... You back up, guy. Focus this, focus this, focus this, focus... Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop focusing and run. Yes, my ground forces are arriving. Excellent, alright, kill him. Oh, damn it! He got one of my carriers. Alright, you guys need to move up this ramp. This is, they have a lot of defense up here. Kill. Okay, kill this Archon. We've pretty much won, but they just are able to build a lot of stuff at once. So I think we're okay now. I think I still have... No, I don't have 2 carriers. This is pretty much all of my stuff. It's not as much as I would like. I also am auto-attacking, and I shouldn't be, so... Kill this Stargate, because it's the only thing still building. Alright! We've done it. We've destroyed their production to make more units. I would hope we have enough to kill Aldaris now. Because he's the... I think he's like the only enemy left on the map. They still have a gateway up because they're jerks. Alright, carriers, just go for Aldaris. Enough. You Dragoons, kill these cannons. Got him. It's a tough mission.
It is finished, Judicator. Surrender your remaining forces and join us in eradicating the Zerg.
I would sooner die, Dark One, than tarnish the memory of Ire by joining with you. Your fate was sealed the moment your matriarch allied herself with the Queen of Blades. Those of us still loyal to Ire will never be slaves to Kerrigan and her broods.
Aldaris, be reasonable. Kerrigan has changed. She no longer seeks to enslave anyone. Do not force us to destroy you.
You can no longer afford to be so naive, Artanis. While you were securing the crystals, I discovered that your matriarch has been harboring a dark secret. She has been manipulated
I have no
by
time for this.
Kerrigan, what have you done?
I just cleaned up your mess, Protoss. Don't be so squeamish.
Wretched creature. This was our Protoss matter. You had no right to interfere. Be gone from this world. You are no longer welcome among us.
Fine. I've done what I came here to do. I've ensured the destruction of the renegade Cerebrits, and I used you to do it. Have fun, mighty Protoss. We'll be seeing each other again, real soon.
A betrayal by Kerrigan, color me shocked! Actually, when this game first came out, that probably wasn't that predictable. I mean, the reasoning was pretty straightforward. The Overmind's dead, so I reverted back to not being horribly infested in evil. I just, look mean and evil. So, I don't know, I guess that's pretty shocking. It's a shame that Aldaris died. You feel like they probably could have talked it out a little bit, and like all those Protoss that had gotten evacuated from Ire now are dead, seemingly for a shitty reason. So, we can kind of assume from that dialogue that Kerrigan did something to the Matriarch. Zeratul was saying that the Matriarch, was acting a little aggressive. So, we'll see how that plays out in later campaigns. Anyway, this is Jay Marino. Thank you for watching. This one went a little longer. It probably was a tough mission. The attacks were tough. Actually, taking out their base was pretty tough, too. Normally, that's the easy part. But I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.